Medicare generally covers hospital inpatient care and nursing home rehab after a hospital stay. But a sinister new trend could cost you thousands and thousands of dollars improperly. Here to explain is my law partner, Mike Solomon.
Hi, Lori.
Well, let's start with hospital coverage. What's going on that's depriving people of their rightful coverage?
Well, normally when someone goes in the hospital, if they're covered by Medicare, Medicare is going to pick up that entire cost. And that's good because it's very, very expensive. But this new trend that's happening is sometimes the hospitals will reclassify you to an observation status, and that means Medicare doesn't cover the hospital cost. You're treated as an outpatient, and then you have to pay for your own hospital stay, potentially, and any treatment that follows.
Wow, so you actually have to be admitted for Medicare to pick that up.
That's right.
How does this classification affect nursing home coverage then?
Well, many times when people are in a hospital, then especially older people, when they leave, they might have some rehab, so they go to a nursing home. So typically Medicare will pick that up as long as you satisfy the rules. And that means you were in the hospital as an inpatient patient for 3 days or more.
Okay.
But if you're considered an observation status, then that doesn't count against the 3 days, and you could be in the same situation. Again, you have to pay for your own cost to be in a nursing home, and that also can be very, very expensive.
And we talked about earlier in the show how
That's right.
expensive it is to be in a nursing home, so you really need to have that Medicare coverage. So how do we protect ourselves?
Well, first of all, yell. If you're in the hospital and they're treating you in observation status, complain. Find out why they're doing that. And
You
then
probably have to find out that you are in observation status, and then you want to get it into admittance status, right?
That's right. And then secondly, if that doesn't work, you're allowed to appeal to Medicare, have a Medicare appeal, and the hospital is supposed to tell you how to do that.
Okay, so there's a procedure for that.
That's
Okay. And if those steps don't work?
Well, if none of that works, then there's an organization, it should be on the screen there, that it's called the National Nonprofit Center for Medical Advocacy. You can go to their website, and they filed a class action against the federal government for encouraging this sort of thing to try to stop it. And so that may be able to help you. Contact them, and they may be able to help you. And if that doesn't work, you can always hire your own attorney, but the trouble there, of course, it can get expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive as the nursing home
That's
can
right.
sometimes be.
That's right.
So, wow, this sounds like something we have to watch out for.
Yeah.
On top of everything else you have to worry about when you're in the hospital.
That's right.
That's
right.
horrible. So, yeah, if things, as I said, aren't hard enough, we now have to deal with improper Medicare denials of coverage for hospital and nursing home services. Your best protection is to understand your rights and to try to work with the hospital first. File a Medicare appeal if that isn't enough, and most importantly, don't give up.
Call Budish, Solomon, Steiner, and Peck at 1-888-236-5173 for more information or to schedule a speaker for your organization. Or log on to www.budishandsolomon.com.
Thanks for joining us. On next week's show, we'll check up the status of women's health. Plus, we'll share input on implants for your smile and invite you to a very special class reunion. So, until next week, please remember to make the most of your golden opportunities.
Would you like to join our kitchen conversation? All you have to do is call toll-free 1-877-765-1543 and leave us your question, name, and phone number. Or log on to www.golden.tv for all the latest information and show updates.